In the heart of the mist-covered Garo Hills, where clouds kiss the ancient stones and rivers whisper secrets to the trees, a legend was born. They say before men had kings, before the hills had names, one man was chosen, not for his power, but for his heart. His name was Jappa, the first king of the Garos. And tonight, we travel deep into the forgotten past to uncover the rise of the man who united clans, defied spirits, and built a kingdom out of faith and fire. Before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you never miss another untold legend from the hills. Long before roads touched the Garo Hills, the land was wild, ruled by spirits, rivers, and fear. The Garos lived in scattered villages, hidden in the folds of green mountains. Each clan had its own leader and its own enemies. Blood feuds lasted generations, and even the wind carried the echo of war cries. Yet in the middle of this chaos lay a small village called Achik Gray, the place of the first light. Here, a young man named Jappa worked the fields by day and listened to the stories of the elders by night. He wasn't born to rule. He had no warriors behind him, but people said strange things about him, that the animals never fled when he walked by, that rain fell only when he prayed. One night, as thunder rolled across the valley, the village an old man had a vision. He saw the mountains shatter and rivers change their course, the land tearing itself apart. In the center of it all stood a man with fire in his hands and peace in his heart. The one who speaks with the wind, the old man whispered, will be the first king of the hills. When he awoke, he called the elders and told them of his vision. The elders laughed. There has never been a king among us, they said. We follow the spirits, not men. But the old man only smiled and pointed toward the east. Then tell that to the boy who commands the storm. And there, standing at the edge of the village, was Jappa, his eyes glowing in the lightning, as if the sky itself answered his call. Not long after, the hills descended into war. The Matgrik and Ruga clans fought over the sacred river Didamsa, whose waters were believed to be blessed by the moon goddess. Villages burned, drums of war thundered, and brothers fell to brothers. When all seemed lost, Jappa rose. He gathered the brave from both sides, hunters, farmers, even women who had lost their sons, and called for a council at the foot of Durama Hill, the tallest peak in the land. There, in the cold dawn light, Jappa spoke. We are not many tribes, he said. We are one blood, one hill, one song. The spirits do not fight among themselves. Why should we? But peace doesn't come through words alone. To prove his worth, the old man demanded that Jappa face the trial of the hills. He would climb the sacred Chitmang Peak, where no man had returned alive, and bring back a stone from the mountain. The climb was said to break even the strongest warriors, haunted by winds that spoke and shadows that moved when you prayed. Jappa left at dawn with only a bamboo staff, a gourd of water, and faith. For 3 days he trekked through roaring rivers, thorny jungles, and echoing caves. On the 4th night, the mountain tested him. The air grew cold, and voices began to whisper his fears, that he was too young, too weak, too ordinary to be chosen. But Jappa remembered the old man's words. The spirit of the mountain does not bow to strength, it bows to truth. He pressed on. At the summit, he found a circle of ancient stones glowing under the moonlight. He heard a voice spoke through the wind. Who dares climb the sacred Chitmang? I am Jappa, he answered, a son of the hills, seeking peace for my people. Peace is not given, the voice said. It is earned. What will you give in return? Jappa fell to his knees. My life, if it will unite my people. The voice paused, then touched his chest. A surge of warmth spread through him, and the mountain roared like thunder. When the mist cleared, Jappa held a stone that shimmered like the morning sun. The voice echoed, "From this day you are chosen, the first king of the hills." When Jappa returned, carrying the sacred stone, even the elders bowed their heads. He placed the stone in the center of a chick gray and declared, "No longer will the Garo Hills be divided. From today, we are one." And so, the first kingdom of the Garo Hills was born. But Jappa did not build a throne of gold. He built one of trust. He visited every clan, settling feuds, teaching peace, and reminding them that strength lay not in weapons, but in unity. They crowned him with a wreath of forest leaves, symbol of nature's blessing, and called him King Jappa Singh, the mountain's son. Under his rule, the hills prospered. Rivers flowed calmly, harvests grew, and no man raised a spear against another. Years later, when peace filled every valley, Jappa gathered his people one last time. "I was chosen to wear this crown," he said softly, "and to them I must return. But remember this, the hills live in you. Protect them, and they will protect you that night." Under a sky of silver clouds, King Jappa walked into the forest and was never seen again. Some say he became one with the mountains. Others say he sleeps beneath Chitmang Peak, watching over his people whenever the wind whispers through the trees. And on quiet nights, when thunder rolls softly across the hills, the elders say, "The king walks again." Legends aren't just stories. They are memories of who we once were. King Jappa's tale reminds us that true kings aren't born from war, but from wisdom, courage, and love for their people. If this story moved you, don't let it fade with the wind. Hit the like button, subscribe to Echoes of the Hills, and turn on notifications so you never miss another ancient legend that still beats in the heart of Northeast India. Because somewhere out there, beyond the mist and the mountains, another story is waiting to be told.